Hello, my loves. It is so good to see you. Thanks, as always, for joining me live. As you can see, for once, I am not in my kitchen doing regular dinner live. I'm actually doing snack live with the one and the only Alicia from Mind Over Munch.
Hi. Thank you for coming to my house.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
We've been having a blast.
As you guys probably know, I'm actually from Toronto and Alicia lives in Los Angeles. And we have been working on a really fun project together over the last few days. So I have been crashing her pad. If you've been following us on our Instagram stories and our Snapchats, you know we have had a blast.
We apologize for overwhelming amounts of Instagram story posts, but we've been having too much fun.
And we've probably been loading up your feed with a lot of delicious donut footage and donut imagery. So
I think we've literally eaten donuts every day the past 4 days. Like, not just one.
Probably like 5,000
Multiple,
calories a day. Thank goodness, since we've been together, we have actually been running.
Yeah, we actually
it's been
fun. I'm not a runner, so it's been fun. We've been working out together, eating together, pajama parties.
It's been a blast.
It's happening.
Now, here is the thing. So, Canada is amazing for lots of different reasons, but I have to say, sometimes our snack game fails a little bit. So when I come to the States, I cannot help but get so excited about all of the incredible snacks you guys have here.
I know, and I like grocery shopping anyways, and I live here, so I love just walking through the grocery store and seeing what's new. I mean, I was surprised when we went out how many things we got that I actually haven't tried before.
Which is so exciting.
I know.
We actually asked you guys on Instagram a few days ago what snacks you wanted to see us try in this video, and you gave us some really great suggestions. So the way we've done it is we're actually going to try all of the yummy savory snacks on my channel, because you know I am all about the savory, the chips, the popcorn, the delicious saltiness. And then you can head to Alicia's channel when we're done here, and we're gonna go live trying sweet.
All the sweets, all the sweets. Now, I'm a savory person too, but I think both of us agree that we're a salty sweet.
Oh.
And we have a little bit of crossover, so there will be something for everyone.
It is very, very true. So let's get started with one of the things that came through Instagram. These are the crispy, crunchy Mochi rice nuggets.
I think it's Mochi.
Mochi.
I don't know, because here's the thing. Have you ever had Mochi, like frozen yogurt?
No.
It's a thing, I don't know if I'm assuming it's not like an American thing, but in my college town, they had Mochi everywhere, and it was like frozen yogurt that you add toppings, and one of the toppings is Mochi, and I'm going to sound really uneducated here because I have no idea what it is. But I remember not liking it. But then I read the ingredients, and the first ingredient is rice. So this is like a crispy rice snack, I'm assuming. I've never tried these, but I'm stoked.
We are very excited. Now, I will say this. Alicia and I have done some collaborations in the past where we tried healthy snacks. This is not one of those videos necessarily. So we have a variety of snacks ranging from healthy to the not so healthy. These seem pretty healthy.
Actually, yeah,
I mean, ton going on in there.
The main ingredient is rice, so.
There's some good crunch happening in there.
I could eat these.
Those are delicious, actually. Take a look at the shape. How do I do this with my mouth full?
They're pretty big.
I mean, so you talk about them, won't you?
They're pretty, I mean, they're much bigger than I would think for a little snack, because it is very dense.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, it's very dense, but it's really crunchy. We were talking about crunch and how we associate crunch with flavor.
But it's actually not. Crunch is associated with sound. So what really appeals to you when you're eating a potato chip or something is that sound in your ears, and this has maximum decibel, like the right level of crispness in your ear.
It's like to the max. I don't know if I've had something crunchier, but it's really good.
So tasty. All right, so this was another great viewer suggestion. I don't know, I've put these on the channel before, these Snappy Crisps. You've had these before,
I've
right?
had them in every flavor.
I didn't realize, so the only flavors I've ever tried are the plain flavor, like the plain one with just the salt. This is Caesar flavor, so that sounded exciting to me. So we're gonna give this one a shot. What else did they have? They had onion thyme.
Onion thyme. So I really like the tomato. I think it's lentil tomato, but it's made of lentils. I don't know if it's a pea. I'm terrible. I just know I like them. They taste really good, but they're orange, flavor, like from the tomato and the lentils. But I could just eat them.
Oh, I could snack on
all
that
day
all
long.
day.
The problem is there's supposed to be 3.5 servings in this bag. Once it's open, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, no.
Because they're so satisfying and crispy, but these ones have a hint of garlic, Parmesan, a little bit of lemon, all those classic Caesar flavors.
And they're a vegetable, so you feel a little bit better.
But only
I'm like, well,
a
I
little
could
bit.
eat a chip, or I could eat a vegetable chip, and then not feel so bad. But no, so actually a problem how good they are.
Well, we're working our way through the things. So we have done the peas, we've done the rice, and now we are trying these. Now, my friend Sara lives and dies by these. This is partially popped popcorn.
Last time you guys came to LA, I remember, is when she first tried those, and because we had them in my house, because my house loves any kind of popcorn, partially popped or fully popped, and they're so good. So it's pretty much like, you know when you eat a bowl of popcorn and you get to the bottom, and you have those little kernels that are like, they've just begun to pop, but not completely? That's these. It's like the little pieces you pick out.
But an entire bag full?
I know. It's like, I'm sure.
I don't think I've ever seen these in Canada, but these are delicious.
I've never seen them anywhere else, honestly, but they're really good. It's a clever snack because, you know, you eat that bowl and you're like, I wish I could just have all of the partially popped pieces, and now you can.
And they're salt and butter flavored, so they're just salty enough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and butter.
The way popcorn should be.
We do share a mutual love of butter. Should we also tell them what you had me try this morning?
Because of our mutual love of butter. So I've been telling Sarah Lynn about this donut. We already told you we've eaten a ton of donuts, but this is what we ate today for donuts. There is a butter and salt donut at a local donut shop. It's like,
it will change your life, people.
I've been telling her it's going to change her life, and she was skeptical, but it's a cake donut.
And it might be the best donut I actually have ever had.
It is the best donut I've ever had, and I'm a yeast donut person. She's a cake donut person. But it's the lightest cake donut you'll ever have. It's crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and the butter and salt flavor is just perfect.
The glaze is butter based, and then there's the additional salt plus all the sweetness in the batter of the donut. Do you understand
But
what we're saying?
it's not like an overly sweet donut. It's not.
No.
It's not a savory donut, but like some donuts are just overwhelmingly.
It is a
sugary.
game-changing thing.
Oh.
The other thing that happened when we were at this amazing place was they had a donut. Inside the donut was ham and cheese,
I got it
maybe,
for breakfast.
and also a poached egg.
Yeah, I had a full poached egg.
Captured inside the donut.
Imagine like a donut batter, but without the sugar. So it was a savory dough in like, you know, like a jelly-filled donut kind of shape, but instead it was filled with ham and cheese and a full poached egg, and it was amazing. I don't even know what it was called, unfortunately, but it was delicious.
Life-altering stuff is what it was.
Okay, so these are, Sarah Lynn had to grab these on the way out of the store. Rosemary cheese and cheese biscuits. I've never had these, but they're cheese.
Have you ever had a savory cookie?
Oh, this is much bigger than I thought.
This is like a savory shortbread cookie. I've never tried this one, but I do have these at home sometimes.
Oh my gosh. That is intense rosemary flavor.
Okay. Woo. And it's got the same texture as shortbread, that beautiful melt in your mouth sort of fluffy texture, but it's a savory flavor profile. So cheese and salt and rosemary. And you know how much cheese I eat?
Me too.
Like I do a ton of cheese plates.
She comes to
so
visit.
These are the
and
perfect sort of complementary crackers for that.
I bought her for our fridge, and rather than buying normal groceries, I just bought a cheese plate because I know how much, real life in my fridge. She just loves cheese. I mean, both of us love cheese, but these are legit.
Those are actually
so good.
Super legit. We're gonna put those aside and enjoy those later on.
Okay.
All right. Can we try these?
Yes.
Let's go back to what we were talking about earlier. These are Pringles, but they're Pringles loud, which I'm guessing means that the sound of the crunch in your ears is louder, which means they've got better crunch.
That is not what I thought.
Really?
No, I thought they were just like
excited,
like louder with flavor.
Well,
like bold. Or
we're about to find out. I wish we had other Pringles to sort of.
They do.
To.
Oh my gosh! Smell. Wait. Just smell.
Oh, this
so
flavor
potent.
is con queso,
spicy queso. But look at how much thicker they look crunchier. So you could be not wrong.
Well, let's not guess. Let's just. louder.
Once you pop.
You just can't stop people.
Have you told them about your love of Pringles?
I don't think I ever have.
Let's just talk about Sarah Lynn's airplane ritual for a second. I'm giving it away.
My guiltiest pleasure is when I am on an airplane, and I only do it on an airplane because otherwise I would not be able to manage the consequences of this. I love Pringles Originals, and I also love M&M Peanuts. So what I do is I sit on the airplane, and I have a book or a magazine, and I eat one original Pringle and one M&M Peanut.
I always think of her now when I see Pringles, and she actually does this every time she goes on a plane, alternating to get the salty and the sweet flavor. These are really good. You gotta put them on.
No, I know. We really should. Okay, moving on. There's a lot of snacks here to try. What do you think? We're gonna do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. So you choose one, and then I'll choose one.
Well, this is my favorite, one of my favorite snacks of all time, but one of my favorite Trader Joe's snacks too. It's a cheese puff, but it's coated in white cheddar. So it's not just like any Cheeto. It's like, it's the crisp is not as crunchy as a crunchy Cheeto, but it's more potent with flavor, I think, personally. Your fingers will end up
being all cheesy. That's just the hazard of eating snacks, isn't it?
But look at them. So
I like the shape of them.
yeah.
That looks
like
promising.
Little like
And they
curly
do,
juice.
like, even as you open the bag, it smells like maximum
smells so
cheesiness.
good. Okay.
Oh my god. They're like little clouds. It's not even a joke.
They're clouds.
Oh, it's like white cheddar clouds.
It's like a crispy cloud somehow.
It's making me oh so happy. But you know what? This is the kind of thing that, remember what I was talking about with the freeze-dried fruit? That it sticks to the roof of my mouth?
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry.
Which is not a feeling I find very
okay,
pleasant.
but I'm embarrassed. I can't buy these because of how many times I bought this bag and I just eat the entire thing in one sitting. It's dangerous.
A distant memory?
But, not as distant as I'd like.
We, as you all know, we both host healthy food channels. So we do have to indulge every once in a while. We do believe in everything in moderation, including moderation. For our last snack on this channel, before we head over to your channel for all the sweetness, I have to get to these because I'm worried we're gonna run out of time. This is a super American thing. So this is chicken and waffles potato chips.
Have you had chicken and waffles?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is it in Canada?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, you can probably get it at like a few places, but not the way they make it in the South. Like Southern chicken and waffles, there's nothing like it. But the fact that you made potato chips out of that is something spectacular.
This was like a Lay's competition. And the reason we found these is because someone had suggested getting Sriracha Lays. They didn't have them, but they did have these, so we decided to get these instead.
Have you tried this?
I can't remember because when these came out, I feel like I tried all the flavors, but I can't remember. Oh, it smells like syrup.
How do they do that?
Oh, but
They were infused with syrup.
it's like a syrup, like
Maple?
essence, but it's like a maple essence more than like I don't taste the syrup as much as I smell it.
Yeah, it's very strange, but you do also get that sort of buttermilk fried chicken flavor. However they work that voodoo magic, I do not know, but I'm glad they do.
There's no maple essence in this, so I don't know what it is, but
It's probably too cost prohibitive. Maple syrup is very expensive.
it is.
Well,
You would know. I mean, it's probably cheaper for you.
I'm from the land of maple syrup.
Right.
We know. That is extraordinary. Now, just before we wrap things up, I did bring you a gift from Canada.
A Canada snack?
Because the same way that you could never find chicken and waffles, potato chip, I have to swallow. Hang on one second.
This is what happens when you watch us eat food live.
Disastrous. Okay. Just the way you could never find chicken and waffles chips in Canada, you will never find ketchup chips in the United States.
You know about my chip obsession, but I also have a ketchup obsession. I love ketchup on everything.
This is what I never understood because Americans love ketchup, but you don't have ketchup chips. And as you can see, this bag has been through the ringer.
Yeah.
Have you tried ketchup chips before?
I have tried the all-dressed chips.
Which
I have tried
are another Canada-only export.
I've tried the Poutine Chips. Which I tried the Poutine Chips before I tried actual poutine. I went to visit Sarah Lynn like 3 weeks ago.
Oh
4
my
weeks
gosh,
ago.
in Toronto.
In Toronto, and I tried poutine for the first time, and it was not just. We actually tried 3 poutines.
I was gonna say, but
Yeah.
why don't we be honest? In true domestic geek fashion, we tried poutine 3 delicious ways. It may have been at 2 in the morning after an epic evening out.
It may have.
It was the right way to wrap up the evening, but we had to show her poutine 3 different ways. We had a pulled pork version, a vegetarian version, and then a regular classic.
How do you remember all that?
The memories are certainly.
This was 4 weeks ago, and it was quite late, I must say. Now, okay, I know I ate this before you. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait.
It's okay.
This tastes vinegary more than ketchup-y.
Well, it's got the sweet and sour sort of taste of ketchup.
I love like salt and vinegar chips, which is what the closest thing it reminds me to from the States. But it tastes like from England brown sauce.
Oh yes. Like
That's-
Worcestershire.
But is
Is
it?
Worcestershire brown sauce?
I think it
that
is,
the
but
same
there's
thing?
like a brown sauce that they put on the table in place of ketchup, and this is what it tastes like. It's like ketchup, but more vinegary. That's what this reminds. Because I get the ketchup flavor, but it's so vinegary that I would think vinegar before I would think ketchup.
It's definitely like all the moisture in your mouth evaporates immediately because of the vinegar sort of flavor.
Oh, they're good though.
Oh, I know. You cannot. There is not a single Canadian I know who can resist. So again, I never bring them into my house because I'm always worried because once they're there, they're gone. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for this snack tasting.
This is part 1.
Part 1. We are actually about to head over to Alicia's channel, Mind Over Munch.
Yep.
Usually there's lots of tasty, healthy ideas over on her channel, but today we're just gonna be doing some sweet snack tasting. Let's give them a little taste. What are we trying? We're trying cinnamon roll cookies.
We're trying deep fried Twinkies.
Only in America. Or
We didn't even know these existed till we were walking to the store, and she's like, "We have to get these."
Of course.
Yeah. So those are in the oven.
There's like a fancy ice cream. Yeah, things are going to continue to be
We're gonna
delicious.
go right now. The link is in the description of this video.
Yes, you can find the link there. Head on over and check out the second half of this video. We'll be over there in like 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes or less. We're gonna go as quickly as we can, and we'll do a short Q&A over there. So
Yeah.
if you have any questions, bring them with you to the next video.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you soon.